Accept your death.
Alright, Bonehawks, this video is all about the Game Awards, and I want to give a shout out to a good friend here, Slurms, who posted in the official Bonehawk Discord. We have a section there that if you want maybe some certain content ideas that you want me to do, you just throw them in there. If you want to join the Discord, Patreon link in the description below. It's just $1, that's it. How about another video where you vote for the Game Awards nominees? So, that's what we're doing, and I want to preface this by saying that I am not the gamiest gamer that ever gamed, believe it or not. So a lot of these I haven't even touched, but I like to just throw my votes in the hat every year, and then it's also interesting the comments and what you all think about the Game Awards. So that being said, we're starting out with Game of the Year here. We got Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Marvel's Superman 2, Resident Evil 4, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Surprised Diablo 4 isn't on here. I actually played that a little bit. I've watched a little bit of the Baldur's Gate content. I would be shocked if this one didn't win, quite honestly. Although Alan Wake 2 I know was definitely wanted for a long time. But I'm going to vote for Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom because I actually own this game. Have I played it? Kind of. Do I plan to finish it? Okay, next category. We have Best Game Direction, Outstanding Creative Vision, and Innovation in Game Direction and Design, and it's literally the same lineup. So, just in the interest of fairness, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, I know nothing of this game. I didn't even know it existed until right now. Spider-Man 2, I thought looked pretty good, but I guess I'll give it to Baldur's Gate 3, because I already voted for Zelda once. Not saying I can't vote multiple times, but, you know, it's just how I'm choosing to do it. Best Narrative. Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate, Cyberpunk 2077, Final Fantasy, Marvel's Spider-Man 2. And I don't know really anything about any of them other than Baldur's Gate 3 is the only one I've seen gameplay for. So that's why I'm voting for it. Best Art Direction. For outstanding creative and or technical achievement in artistic design and animation, boom, finally I have a legitimate opinion here. Lies of P. I'm having a fantastic time playing through this right now. I suck at it because I'm not great at Souls games, and that's another reason why I haven't played it really that publicly, because I'm just embarrassingly bad at these games. But it is gorgeous. I love the aesthetics. It's as close to Bloodborne as you can get without actually being Bloodborne, and Bloodborne is arguably one of the best games of all time ever. So I'm not even going to look at the other nominees. Lies of P gets my vote here. Best Score and Music. This could literally be a random thing for me because I didn't really remember hearing any Baldur's Gate music, but maybe in the gameplay I watched, so I guess the only one I've heard is Zelda, so I'll vote for Zelda. Out of the interest of being as fair as I can. Again, me not being the gamiest of gamers. Best Audio Design? A little confused between this and the last one. Alan Wake 2, Dead Space, Hi-Fi Rush, Marvel Spider-Man 2, Resident Evil 4. I feel like these don't need my help. I don't know what this game is, so let's go some charity out here. Yeah. You get my vote, Hi-Fi Rush. Well done. You really earned it. Best Performance. Awarded to an individual for voiceover acting, motion, and or performance capture. Ben Starr, Final Fantasy, Cameron Monaghan, Jedi Survivor. That game came out this year too. That's fucking crazy. I played... So this is probably the only game on this list that I've 100%ed in, actually played in general, and I played it all the way through. I finished it completely. I loved it. It was fantastic. That's my vote. And I was really worried when it came out with the last one, that they were going to do like crazy EA things like they did for Battlefront, but this was very, very much not that experience. I loved that game, start to finish. Innovation in accessibility, recognizing software and or hardware that is pushing the medium forward by adding features, technology, and content to help games be played and enjoyed by an even wider audience. To be honest, I don't know much about the accessibility other than Mortal Kombat 1 and Street Fighter 6, and I was really impressed with Mortal Kombat 1. I think it's actually the only game that I can remember where I turn it on and the accessibility features are all like on by default. Like that is just such a nice design. And even Street Fighter 6, I don't remember having that, but it's been a while since I played that game. Maybe they've added it. But of course, MK1 has to get my vote here. Games for Impact, for a thought-provoking game with a pro-social meaning or message. I like this. It's very positive. I don't know what any of these are, though. I'm not gonna lie. Venba. Oh, I have heard of Venba, I think. I think that's a Canadian guy that made that. I'm pretty sure I heard about a thing on the radio for that. The other ones, I don't know anything about. I'm sorry. So I'll vote for Venba, because it's the only one that I'm pretty sure that I know. You go on like this cooking journey, and you actually like learn like what it takes to make these dishes, and that it's a pretty neat concept. Should try it. Supporting fellow Canadians is always nice. I could be completely wrong. I'm thinking of the wrong game here, but I'm just gonna fly through that. That never happened. Best ongoing game for ongoing content that evolves the player experience over time. Apex Legends, Cyberpunk, Final Fantasy, Fortnite, Genshin Impact. I have only of these I've only played Fortnite, and I'm gonna vote for it because it's still going. I can't believe this game is actually still going and still like being like nominated for this. So they got to be doing something right. Every once in a while, I'll look and I'll see like, wow, they added this character to Fortnite. Like, that's crazy. I'm sure Final Fantasy probably has an ape. I don't know. I'm picking Fortnite. Shoot me. In Fortnite, please. Best community support. Recognizing a game for outstanding community support, transparency, and responsiveness, inclusive of social media activity and game updates and patches. The Baldur's Gate 3, Cyberpunk 2077, Destiny 2, Final Fantasy, and No Man's Sky. So No Man's Sky, I remember having a pretty rough launch, but from everything that I've heard, it's actually a pretty good game now. And I don't really know how the other ones work. I just remember specifically seeing everyone say that this one seems to be a decent game now, so I'll give that one my vote. There's probably, if you're a Final Fantasy fan, you are hating this right now. To be honest, I don't think I've ever played a Final Fantasy game in my life. Not one. Not one single one. Maybe this is the year that changes. I don't know. Indie game. Creative and technical achievement. Cocoon, Dave the Diver, Dredge, Sea of Stars, Viewfinder. Let's just pick one. Absolutely top tier gamer. Best debut indie game. Same thing. Plus Venba, which I think I know, so I'm voting for Venba. Best mobile game. Oh boy, this is where the real kings live. Monster Hunter Now, Terra Nil, Honkai Star Rail, Hello Kitty Island, and Final Fantasy. You know what, Final Fantasy fans? I'll give it to you. I'll give you this one because I don't mobile game. Maybe it's a fantastic mobile game. I don't know. I'll give you that one. Best VR. Gran Turismo, Horizon, Humanity, Resident Evil Village, VR mode, and Synapse. I've watched my friend Carl play Resident Evil Village, and that game was terrifying. I couldn't imagine doing it in VR. Now, maybe this is absolutely a terrible port of it or something, but I'll vote for it just because that sounds terrifying to me. Best action game. Okay, we're almost about halfway through here. So, for the best game in the action genre, focused primarily on combat. Armored Core, Dead Island 2, Ghost Runner 2, Hi-Fi Rush, and Remnant 2. I've heard some really good things about Armored Core, and FromSoft is always a good studio in my opinion. Quality stuff, so I'll vote for Armored Core. And again, if you have opinions on any of this stuff, or you just want to put your nominations in the comments, feel free. Let's have a discussion. Blow me up if you think I'm completely wasting my time here. Best action adventure. Again, out of all of these, Jedi Survivor I played 100% of, so that kind of from default gets my vote. Best RPG. Best game designed with rich player character customization and progression, inclusive massing Massively multiplayer experiences. So this last line kind of confuses me because Lies of P is the only one on here that I've been playing, but I don't really think it's included in that, which why it got nominated here, I don't know. But it gets my vote. I would want Baldur's Gate to win from everything that I've seen, but best fighting game for the best game designed primarily around head-to-head combat. God of Rock, Mortal Kombat 1, Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, Pocket Bravery, and Street Fighter 6. Now listen. I know this is a Mortal Kombat channel, and I am a Mortal Kombat fan at heart. And this is like top 10 anime betrayals because I can't in good conscience vote for Mortal Kombat 1 as the best fighting game this year when Street Fighter 6 came out. I love Mortal Kombat more. I'm not planning to go back to Street Fighter anytime soon, but the lack of stuff that Mortal Kombat 1 was launched with really just hurt my feelings, you know? Like, no online practice mode, no lobbies, no like, you know, the online experience is not there. The game was incomplete. We have Invasions mode, which is sick, and some towers, but like, Fighter 6 launched with everything. Practice mode, online practice mode, rooms, a whole ass RPG thing, you know? Like, they're definitely fighting game of the year, in my opinion. Will they win it? I don't know. And maybe, you know, hopefully Mortal Kombat adds everything that it's supposed to, or saying that it's going to. From what I've heard, there's some leaks that it's going to be like a 3 to 5 year supported game. But like, feels right now like it's something like how Fortnite started off as, like this bare bones thing, and they're just going to slowly add on to it. But fortunately, my vote's got to go for Street Fighter 6. Sorry, NRS. Best family game. Best game appropriate for family play. Disney Illusion Island, Party Animals, Pikmin 4, Sonic Superstars. Oh, I've been meaning to pick up that game. Super Mario Brothers Wonder. Never played any of the Pikmin games. Sure, they're fun, but I've never played them. Sonic Superstars. I love Sonic. I've been meaning to play that game. Really got to pick it up. Best Sim Strategy Games. Advance Wars 1 and 2, Cities Skylines 2, Company of Heroes 3, Fire Emblem Engage? You know how happy I am to see this on the list? This is one of the 3 franchises that I actually play as a gamer. Fire Emblem Engage gets my vote all the way. I played the shit out of that game. I don't remember the last time I touched a sports game, but this says EA Vancouver, which is about 6 hours from where I live, so it gets my vote. Best multiplayer game. Baldur's Gate, Diablo, Party Animal, Street Fighter, and Super Mario. Street Fighter being the only multiplayer one, boom, gets my vote. Or the only fighting game one, I should say, not a multiplayer one. That would be a weird thing to do. Best adaptation. Creative work that faithfully and authentically adapts a video game to another entertainment medium. Castlevania, Gran Turismo, The Last of Us, Super Mario Brothers movie, and Twisted Metal. So, I heard terrible things about Twisted Metal. Super Mario Brothers movie was the first movie, I think the first video game movie in a long time that I actually just stopped watching halfway through. Like, usually even if it's bad, I'll finish it out. But this one, I couldn't do it. I don't know what it was. Like, the cast is the all-star cast. It's just, I don't know. I didn't like it. Didn't like it at all. Last of Us was very well done. Pedro Pascal did a fantastic job, so I'm going to vote for that one. And I wouldn't watch a Gran Turismo TV show. Whatever the heck they did. I don't even know. Most anticipated game. Final Fantasy Rebirth, Hades 2, Like a Dragon, Star Wars Outlaws, or Tekken 8. Ooh, it's between these two for me. Star Wars Outlaws looks really, really cool, and I'm pretty excited for it. And Tekken 8, I am, for the first time, going to try to play a Tekken game, but I'm not that excited about it. You know, it's like kind of just like a thing that I'm going to do, and we'll see where it goes. I'm not really excited for it. Whereas Outlaws, I'll probably play it the majority of that game, so. Content Creator of the Year. Iron Mouse, People Makes Games, Akady, Spreen, Cypher, PK. They missed Shujinkydink on there, but maybe next year, friends. I don't know who any of these people are. This is a fun name, sure. Get my vote. Best esports game. Delivered the best overall esports experience to players. This is another area where I'm not really that familiar with, but I know that League coming out with a fighting game, so we'll give them some support. I don't know when Project L is supposed to come out, but definitely be there for it. Best esports athlete. Know any of these people? Call of Duty, League of Legends, CSGO, PEX, League of Legends, sure. I just said I'll support them. Best esports team, Evil Geniuses, Fnatic, Gaming Gladiators, JD Gaming, Team Vitality. EG is the only team I've ever seen out of these ones. Well, see, Fnatic had Perfect Legend for a while there, but I'm the only one in the fighting game community, so I'll give them my... Esports coach, again, this is meaningless to me. I do not follow coaches, but sure. Evil Geniuses, again. And last two, esports event, Evo, boom, easy. Only fighting game one. You've reached the edge. All right, well, that's it. Those are my gaming award nominations. I hope you found this interesting, or at least entertaining. I'll get ready for all the flame in the comments down below. Let me know who you nominated for. I'll put the link to where you can go to vote if you want to go do that yourself. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like because it really helps me out, and subscribe if you haven't, because I make new videos almost every single day. Hashtag Bonehawks, all that stuff, and we'll see all you Bonehawks in the next video.
Accept your death.